Welcome back to this Rift Let's Play. Your Sambo Seraphis heals a lot, if Tallahassee lets me say that. And joining us as usual here in the beautiful courtyard of Sanctum is none other than Tallahassee of the Storm, with a very interesting guild tag under his name. Good evening, young man.
Hello, how's it going?
Very well. Do you know what? Before we talk about why on earth you've got that funny looking tag underneath your name, can I just talk about the amazing sun that we've got going on here and the shadows and just how incredible it looks around here? See, I hope you guys can see that on the YouTube video.
I honestly don't think I could stop you.
No, I don't think you can either. Look. God, what are they called? They're called God rays, aren't they? I think those shafts of light that appear between, God rays, that's what they do. That isn't. I hope the detail is coming through so that everyone at home can see that, and the lighting. Look, I'm looking behind us now, Tallahassee, and I can tell that it's a sunset because the lighting behind us is so different to what it looks like looking from the other way. Like it's that golden light with long shadows. And in fact, could you do me a massive favour and strafe left and right? I think I noticed this earlier before we started filming. Hang on, let's have a look. Look over here where I'm wriggling my mouse, folks. Can you see the long shadow there? That is because it is evening time. It is sunset, and it's just absolutely incredible that the length of the shadows even change in this game. Don't you reckon, Tallahassee? Amazing.
It is a really great technical achievement.
It really is. And you know what? That's a good little segue for us to make a massive announcement, because this week's episode, folks, is, well, it's very exciting for me, and I know it's very exciting for Tallahassee as well. And oh my God, this is the funniest thing. You probably can't see this, Tallahassee, but my shoulder pads have decided to stick in air. In fact, I can probably just maneuver myself. There we are. Oh, no, almost. There we go. On your screen, am I wearing my shoulder pads?
Yes.
Okay, what about
And it does
now?
look very 80s, though.
Yeah, but what about now?
No, you're still wearing them, believe it or not.
Oh, that is so funny. Look, on my screen, they're stuck in the world, and when I step backwards, the shoulder pads stay, but I move. It is hilarious. You will see, let me zoom in. You will see this on the finished video. That is the funniest thing ever. I've never, ever seen that bug in the game, ever. Look, I've got a funny feeling, actually, it's not probably a bug, it's probably something to do with my rubbish connection at the moment, because, of course, we all know that Australia has issues in terms of the internet, and that's why we can't do any live streaming at the moment. No doubt it's probably also affecting things like that. But never mind, that's okay, things happen, and in fact, it looks like there they go, they're actually back on me now, that's good. So anyway, back to the major news. Tallahassee, something's happened, because I noticed that you are no longer part of Seraphim, who we've been with for 2 years now. Don't tell me that Dub and you have had a falling out or something.
No, Dub and I are still good friends, and also possibly lovers.
So that's why you keep saying no to Seraphis here. Okay, I understand now. Alright, so if that's the case, then what's going on?
Well, with the free-to-play change that's coming very, very soon, we thought it would be a good idea to get a guild in the world.
Woohoo! So you're saying that we finally got ourselves an actual Sambo NZ Community Distant World Guild, our very own one here in Rift?
That is correct.
Woohoo! Alright, there you go, folks. That's right. You cheer, Seraphis. You heard it here first, folks, from Tallahassee of the Storm. In fact, I'm going to go stand on this side of him. This is my better side, I think. There we go. I want to get you in the shot.
You have the better side?
Yeah, shush you. I don't want to get gobbled up by your Hellbug mount either, showing that off. You heard it here, folks. We now, as you can see, the tag, look, he's trying to eat me. The tag underneath, in fact, if I hit F1, there you go, you can even see it above my own head, and there we go. Seraphis of the Storm Distant World. That's right, folks. We have created our very own Distant World Guild here on the Lathis server, and don't worry, we'll put all of the details in the description below this video, and that means it's time for you guys to come along and join us, especially with the free-to-play change coming just around the corner. In fact, Tallahassee, before we go any further, remind us, what is the date that Rift goes completely free-to-play?
June 12th.
June 12, 2013.
Well, I hope it's June 12.
Yeah, I think that definitely rings a bell. There you go. Maybe Dead Simon will give us lashings if we're wrong, but we're pretty sure it's June 12, and that means that you guys can come along and join us here for the low price of free. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but Tallahassee, we had Dead Simon come along and just clarify one of the statements we made in last week's episode that we got a little bit wrong, and it was something to do with the expansion and how that works underneath the new free-to-play option. Do you remember what Dead Simon said?
Yes, so the expansion is going to be free, but the souls will need to be purchased.
Right, now that's cool. So that means that the content is free, right? So if there's expansion areas, quests, events, all that sort of stuff, you actually get that as part of the free-to-play package, right?
That's correct. So you get the 2 new continents that they've created.
Wow, that's so generous. In fact, you know what, it's absolutely no surprise because Trion Worlds and Simon and, of course, Elra and all the crew there are just incredible when it comes to looking after the community. So I think it's fair, Tallahassee, that you have to actually pay for the souls to play them from the expansion. But let's face it, even if you didn't want to do that, the combinations of souls that you've already got in the game for free are ridiculous anyway, right?
Yeah, you get, was it 9 souls per character?
Oh, it's ridiculous.
By calling, and
all the combinations.
There are so many combinations.
I know, it's like a game in itself. We've talked about it before, and you guys, of course, watching along from home should know all about it because of our sessions with Dub and Tallahassee. So there you go, nothing to complain about there. So yes, we've gone and created Distant World. Now we did this on the weekend, and we had the help of some series favourites like Tigerhawk Rosebud. We had Katella here, we got Merrick, we got Jenna Blossom, we even had Rusty here over the weekend, a whole bunch of them. We also had Star Lynn, who's still saying no to my hand in marriage. Oh dear. And we had Steph. All of the people you guys know and love, they're all here. In fact, Tallahassee, if I go G for Guild, you can see here, let's see, go down to the roster. Look at this, we've got a whole bunch of people here already, and it's not even 48 hours old. But there we go, there's all Katella. We've got Butcher. Oh my god, Butcher's here. Thanks, Jenna. We've got Harmony, Kind. We've got Katella there. We've got Clax. We've got Lab Rat. We've got, there's Rust. We've got Tallahassee's Ults. We've got Merrick. We've got Scarlet Rosebud. We've got Sunsilla, who of course is Steph. We've got Suta Hisui, who is Starlin. Everyone there that we love to have in our communities. They're already joined up, and of course once we go free to play, we fully expect you guys, our fans and viewers, to come along and join us as well. And of course that also means we'd love to see you in some episodes. Now I noticed too, Tallahassee, we've got, we're sorting out all of the functionality with the guild here because there's so many different aspects to being in a guild. Oh my god, in Rift. But one of the cool things is a wall, and we're setting the permission so anyone can write on the wall. Tallahassee, when did you write that? Excuse me.
About 11 minutes ago.
Oh, it's because it says 11 minutes ago. I don't know if you guys can see that on the YouTube video, but it says Seraphis down the bottom. Distant World is alive. Welcome to all new members. Then Tigerhawk Rosebud has says, hey, she rocks the chicken dance. And then Tallahassee says, Sambo smells, pass it on. Right, I see how this is going to be. It's
important guild information.
Right, of course it is. So there you go, setting the tone. I'm sure you guys will come along and join the guild and be nice to me. You won't say stuff like that. But look, there's a couple of things I want to talk about, Tallahassee, that you might be able to help me with because I have absolutely no clue. There he is. One of them is the recruiting, and I've set this all up here. But what I want to know is how, if somebody comes along and plays Rift and joins our server and creates a character here, how on earth do they use this recruitment tool? Like, where's the guild finder and what do they do once they get there? What's the key combination for finding the guild search menu?
Okay, when you're not in a guild, you press G and that'll bring up the guild finder. Then you can go ahead and enter in your criteria for the guild.
Hang on, wait a minute. How
and
do
let
I
you
bring
do
it
a
up?
search.
If I do that, Shift G, right, here we go. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so guild finder. All right, so I can. So you're saying if I type search for guild name, if I literally type Distant World in here, is that what you're saying? Distant World. Let's try it. Here we go. Oh my god, there it is. This is the official Rift Distant World Guild for the Sambo NZ Community Network. Oh, okay. So I can't do anything because obviously I'm already a member, but there you go, folks. So you either hit G or Shift G, depending on if you're in a guild or not, because you might already be in a guild. click down there, type in, let's try it one more time, Distant World, and look at that, there you go. And now what comes up, do they hit a button that, yeah, you're already a member of this guild, so if you click message, does that send our guild officers a recruitment message, does it? Letting people in our guild know that there's members that want to join, is that how it works?
Exactly, so the officers, which are you, myself, Rusty, Tigerhawk, Rosebud, Catella, and a few others as well.
America, I think, as well.
We all get messages sent to our in-game mailbox, asking or giving us just the details and a quick description of whatever they've decided to give us.
Right, okay. And are we able to actually invite them from that mail, or do we have to wait till they're online, or how does it work?
Yep, so we don't have to wait till they're online. In the mail that we get, there's a button that says Invite to Guild. You just click on that button and it shoots them off an invite. So next time they log in, they'll have something in their inbox and they just click on the link and accept it.
Geez, they've done it well, haven't they? There you go, folks. You heard it. So make sure you Shift G, go in here, or G, come in here, search for Distant World, message us, and that's it. We'll automatically be able to invite you from there. Nice and simple. Now, okay, that's one of the things we've covered off. We've got a Dimensions tab here, and I know that it says at the moment we do not have an active dimension, but I know that it's going to cost a whole bunch of money more than we have, but we will build up funds, and yes, we will be having guild dimensions. Don't worry about that. There's nothing going to stop us there as the money rolls in. There's a couple of other things.
We may need to set a guild architect as well.
Oh, yes. Because what are you saying, that my design skills are severely lacking?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yes.
I would actually agree with that. But anyway, let's go through these tabs. We've got the info here, the message of the day and stuff. But there's a thing here called Quest. Now, I don't get this, and I can click the track button. Tears in the Ward Guild Weekly, and it says here, seal rifts and kill all the planar invaders that came through, close 100 rifts that grant experience, and our reward is 500 guild XP. I don't understand, what's guild XP? What's a guild quest?
Okay, so they're quests that everyone does. So when you're out in the world and you come across a rift, you close it. As long as it grants experience to you, it counts against that total. So far we've done 80 out of 100.
Whoa.
Those quests...
What? Hang on, 80? We've only had the bloody thing open for like 24 hours. That's got to be wrong.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we move fast.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. Okay, well done, guildies. So hang on, what happens when it hits 100?
The quest is completed, we get XP, so there's actually a XP bar up the top.
Oh, I see.
So underneath the Distant World.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Okay, so...
And we also get XP from doing raids and also instances together as well, so that all helps.
So it's rewarding us for playing together as a guild. Okay, I like that, but the big question, what happens when we get to level 2 as a guild? Well, you know, level 3 and so on. So what? Like, is it just so we can say, oh, we're in a level 3 guild, or does it actually translate into something meaningful?
It does translate into something meaningful. So if you go down to perks...
now it's interesting you mentioned that, because I wanted to ask you, what is this? Because it looks like a mini soul tree. I don't get it. What is all this?
It is. It's the soul tree for the guild.
Okay, so hang on. But I've got my own soul tree. Why do I need more? Or are these guild-specific things? Like, hang on, what? We've already got some
These are
points
guild-specific.
Okay, so what's this? Why have we got... It says here, 1 out of 1, Call of the Ascended. What's that?
Okay, so Call of the Ascended allows all raid members within 50 metres to be brought back from the dead with 10% health and mana. It's really useful in dungeons and also when you're doing a raid or a raid rift.
So hang on, so that's a mass res, to use World of Warcraft terms?
Yeah.
Wow, and
it reses everyone.
So hang on, that's an actual skill that I can put on my hotbar?
It is, and what it does, it uses planar charge. So if you have a look at your portrait, you'll see like a little crystal with a number 3.
Yes, I've got 3, yeah. Oh, so that's the resource for it.
Yep.
Oh, hang on. Okay, so I've dragged it over to my... requires 3 planar charge. Okay, that is fantastic. And basically, any member of our guild will automatically get this ability?
That's right.
That is
and they'll
fantastic.
also get another passive, which is Earthly Ties, which reduces the cooldown on soul work by 5 minutes.
Oh, I see. So
Which is kind of handy.
Yeah, we've put 1 point into there. We can put another point in, which means it will reduce the cooldown by 10 minutes. That is even more handy. Okay, so are you saying that when we level up, we get basically 1 point or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, and we can spend that wherever we like.
That's correct. So what we're going to end up trying to do is trying to find a nice balance for the active perks and also the passive ones. That way everyone gets a little bit of benefit out of it. So there's some stuff there like Lucky Penny. That's always good. And we can also set up a Guild Tithe.
Cache finder, yeah, wow, okay. Alright, so these are all, there it is. Increases coin gained from looting monsters by 1%, and that increase is sent straight to the guild bank. Well, okay, so they're passives. But the active abilities are really cool as well. Increasing resistances, summoning banners that increase the resist of nearby party or raid members, summons a banner that increases the attack power, ones that increase the armor, maximum health, maximum mana. Got one that allows guild members to teleport to the location of the banner. That is absolutely fantastic. This one here, killing a player heals you 5% of your maximum health over 10 seconds. Okay, so this is going to be fun. And I guess what we should do, I mean, look, we chose these points now, but we can do it by democratic vote on the forums and stuff like that in the future. So that's something that you guys watching along from home, if you're part of this guild, will have a active hand in. Okay, so we've got the perks sorted out. We've got the quest sorted out. We've got the what is that? There's a log there. Okay, we've got a wall here as well. We've got the dimensions. You know how to do the recruiting, and of course we've got a whole bunch of ranks. Now, the thing about the ranks is you'll notice we've got a couple in here. One of them is called Founder. So Tallahassee, bit of a special rank here for anyone who joins our guild, kind of like what we did in Star Wars The Old Republic right now. What was that date again for the free to play?
It is June 12.
Okay, so if we go by what we did in Star Wars The Old Republic, here's the offer to you guys watching along from home. That is for the very first week of free to play, so that will be the week beginning the 12th of June, we're going to give any new recruits, any new members who join our guild here on the Lathis server in Rift, our Distant World guild, we're going to give you the title of Founder. So forever and a day, you will be known as a founder in the guild. But that's only going to last for the first week, so from the 12th to the 19th. So make sure you get in here and come along and join up before the 19th of June, and that means you can become a famous founder. And of course we'll do a dedication read of all of the members who are founders in an episode close to the 19th, so make sure you get in on that as well. Alright, well look, I think we're running out of time. Not a very exciting or action-packed episode this week, folks, but I don't know about you, Tallahassee, I'm kind of excited about the fact that we've actually got Distant World here in the game, and of course more excited even that the game is going free to play. I absolutely can't wait to see all of you guys here. I mean, gee, already the game is super busy. There's people around us here crafting and doing the DPS on the dummies over there, the target dummies, but I was over the other side of Sanctum before. In fact, you can see here, folks, if I open up the map, we're on the north. I was on the southeast side just before, and honestly, Tallahassee, there were players absolutely everywhere. It's already crowded in here. I can't imagine what it's going to be like once it goes free to play, but you know what? I can't wait, because queues are going to be ridiculously short. All of the public quest type events that rely on people being around are going to be actually like, it's the opposite of Warhammer Online. I've got to say it, I'm so sorry, but you know, all of the mechanics in the game here that rely on a whole bunch of players, they're going to be going like clockwork because there's going to be so many people around. Is that your prediction?
I'd like to think that's what's going to happen, and I'm really hoping that's what is going to happen, because the game really does deserve that sort of recognition.
Yeah, couldn't agree with you more. And I honestly, I'll put down $10. There we go, virtual handshake to you. That is what happens, because honestly, if it doesn't, I'd be very, very surprised. So there you go, folks. That's all the information you need. What you also need to know is that you'll need to apply, just like all of our other gaming communities. You need to go over and apply to our community website, which is distantworld.engine.com, and you'll find a link to that in the description below as well. Make sure you apply there, because you can't join us in the guild here online unless you've been approved on the website. So there's a big fat apply button on distantworld.engine.com, and I'm sure that most of you guys are veterans of applying to our other game guild, so you know exactly what happens. But apply there. Once you're approved, you can then come along and send us an invitation here in game, and that is it. It is that simple. Then you'll be able to join us on all of our crazy adventures, myself and Tallahassee included, and of course I would love to see you here in a filmed episode as well. And I'm sure we'll be doing multiple guild events and live streams in the future of all of the rifts and raids and instant adventures and everything else that this fantastic game offers. Can't wait. In the meantime, we need to get out of here. On behalf of myself, a Sambo, Tallahassee of the Storm, and his crazy Hellbug mount here in Sanctum, I say take care. Hope you guys are having a great week wherever you are in the world. We do look forward to seeing you right here in game in Distant World. Until then, we will see you next time, and bye bye.